Electronic boot repulsive engine subsystem. Base on electromagnetic eddy currents forces diamagnetic suspension coil. Transduction acoustophorus EDS pressures copper and aluminum wire gauge joined together spun into the helix-shape inductor coil. Intense oscillating radiation pressures forces matter into medium rise electrical energy winding electrodynamics. Materials are audio wire gauge 18 copper wire diameter 0.0403, 18 audio wire gauge electrical resistance per 1000 feet, ohms, 6.385, 18 audio wire gauge current carrying over 1000 volts. Inductor copper audio wire length spun around the cooling tubing electrical resistance per 5000 feet audio wire gauge 18 ohms, 31.925, 18 AWG 5000 feet of audio wire turns spun around the HFC cooling pipe base within 3-inch diameter turns equals 60,003 times 3-inch of turns. Electrical energy 5 kilowatts or 5000 watts. 5 kilowatts translated into horsepowers equals 6.705. For example, 746 watts equivalent to 1 horsepower. 1 horsepower torque strength 550 pounds. The body armor provides 5 kilowatts of eddy currents. Torque 6.705 horsepowers. Against my 183 pounds weight of gravity, this may now include 140 pounds body armor weight. The enumerated inertial weight 320 pounds. Eddy currents 6,382 pounds of electrostatic paramagnetic energy winding repulsive force against my diamagnetic body armor weight of gravity forces lift energy up into the air against 183 pounds. Human user's body weight of gravity. This may includes 140 pounds diamagnetic body armor. If manned human user's body armor enumerated inertial weight 320 pounds of gravity. However, the force of eddy currents emissions at or above 6,382 pounds of lifting forces against diamagnetic body armor weight of gravity enumerated 320 pounds. 6,383 pounds eddy currents against the diamagnetic manned body armor provides lift force into the air. Subject not limiting to additional structure potential metric range inventor Jermaine Morton design. Furthermore, the boot engine Paramagnetic MCE copper refrigerant cooling tubing spun tightly into helix shape alongside electrical wiring purpose for heat dissipation method. GD2SO43 middle.8 H2O, thermal hysteresis 20 degrees Celsius 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Refrigerant liquid cooling tubing spun alongside the electrical exterior copper coil surfaces. The electrical helix shape spun copper coil exhibits hollow cage silicon tubing operates. HFC 134A, refrigerant cooling tubing connections to DC rotor motor pump. Liquid refrigerant's vapor temperature is between 40 degrees and 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and without changing its temperature, it absorbs heat as it changes state from a liquid to a vapor. Subject not limiting to additional structure potential metric range inventor Jermaine Morton design. Coil turns a spun helix shaped alongside or within aluminum block interface introduced to the same metric range virtually equal in area electrically induced phase wire point charge inductor coil transfer potential energy creates electrostatic paramagnetic particle density affects the aluminum block with a higher repulsive force of matter in a given space underneath aluminum block surfaces. Modulated electronic circuit electromotive EMS damping vibrations axis stability eddy currents allowing stability alternating current magnetic fields given potential energy attractive current field vector proximity and opposing current field vector proximity. EDS repulsive forces against diamagnetic weight of gravity simultaneously carrying the electromagnetic emissions source having a lower weight. The electrodynamics potential energy repulsive forces both emission source and the diamagnetic element against its inertial weight of gravity lifted into the air as to levitate as to fly.